Hello, everyone. I forgot to start the game. Isn't that wonderful? Okay. Let's see if this is set up right. Should be. Okay, couple updates. I moved the webcam and I moved the lamp. That's the updates. The light is that way now, and it used to be that way. So I'm not on screen. I'm not fully on screen when I raise up this hand. I could move the webcam, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Yeah, alright, the application audio capture is working. Let's change this picture to all of them. No, just that one. Alright, this is better. They're really shiny. Specifically their thighs. Why are their thighs so shiny? That's... why do they look like that? Like, wet. They're glistening, dude. That's just strange. So... yeah, I can delete Monica. I can delete them. I don't want to do that though. Because I want to experience the story how it should be. And I also play these. But I don't want to say that for later. Footrest down in this chair. I wish I could do like a chair reveal, but I don't have a good camera, and it would probably break when I picked it up. This thing is like crappy. I don't remember their voices. Bear with me for a second. Ooh, I like this one, Daddy. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Doesn't mean it's any better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. It's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. As I feel things. Then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. I feel like I should really be facing towards the audience. And hair on my face is kind of an issue, but what else am I gonna do? I look like a bald idiot. Like, back here, it doesn't work. If I were to be wearing my beanie, I'd have to use my earbuds, which I guess would work for this game, but that wouldn't work for other games, because I couldn't be able to hear very well. I can put my hair up, but then I couldn't lay back in this chair that's too short, by the way. This chair is bad. Then again, I guess good fan feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. I'm tired. The reason I didn't play a more active game is because I was tired. No, I don't feel like doing the voice acting. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know. Even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people too. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself for once in a while. If you don't, you might end up adjusting your thermostat. Give me a moment. It's just that I'm wearing a hoodie. I'm not used to that. I feel all warm. And when I get warm, I get sleepy. And if I take it off, I have to close the camera for a little bit. And I'm doing a show here, you know. Might have to. Yeah, one moment. Maybe one of the first times my ears are on screen. Without it being like not in a gaming video. Not in the other videos. The other videos I'm not wearing headphones. Let's get back to what I was doing, because people might really just want to be seeing the game, and I can't want to start ranting. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep that in mind. Or whatever. Let's try not to burp in the mic. I was trying to figure out why last time. Well, this time it's just because of that, but that's actually on screen now. Anyway. I got a weird angle right now. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. But sometimes sad poems too. Sometimes a bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. Can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. Sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give you the rain cloud a little hug. I understand what she means, but I butchered the line. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Well, this is literature club. It's not, never mind, I don't have a comparison right now. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Daddy. I should go write that down then. Can you read my poem? You can read my poem now, okay? What happens when I left click? Okay, that's what happens. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like a lid of a cookie jar. There's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. My friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night to night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. My stand is adjusting. There we go. Night after night. Okay. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow off the dust of my old bottle caps. It's quite a long one today. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up. And come my friends. And in they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters into the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling, they're shouting, pleading something. While all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. I didn't tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so useful to you being cheerful. I'm so used to you being cheerful. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like when I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Yeah, I'm pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. So he's always had a habit of getting assessed over something, or dropping it no more than a week later. Wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eye makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's do it in order. I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah. I can tell you're a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. I'm not doing a good voice acting right now. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it just simple, cute, and to the point. You know, he's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense. But I see right through that bullshit. I read that a lot. You're supposed to say BS. I'm reading the acronym aloud. Make it because like someone's like trying to censor it. But that wasn't it. They were just kind of having her say BS. Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion. My opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to her, to people. She probably talks about spiders. But her friends start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she likes other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. Though it's better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. The poems are getting concerning. And the freaking fisheye lens that I use as a camera, this crappy camera, makes my head look fat. Stupid camera. Put my hand up real close. They're like bulges. Those are very white now because the light's directly right there. The perspective is funny. It just looks like a big hand in front of... It just looks like I have a big hand. Anyway. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's is way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And as people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks It doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid! Who cares if someone likes? Who knows what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy, I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about unusual hobbies of hers. Didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like you would judge her or anything. I was gonna struggle finding words. I guess I should try to not to be so mean to her. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. You guys made me feel insecure yesterday. The way you put it sounds like she's learned a lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. By the way, I don't watch these videos back, so if these voices are terrible, that's hilarious. I rarely watch these back. If I was like a concept, like a tech thing, I'll make sure it worked well. But if I know it works, I do not watch it back. That's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. My dad's trying to record guitar, and he was asking me where some cables were. Pretty much. Well, asking me about the cables. This one would work for what he's trying to do, which is unfortunate because I'm doing this right now. I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow. Tomorrow. Sorry. I can't. So look forward to it. Hi again, Daddy. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. Happy that you're applying yourself. Very soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I'll give my poem to Monica. Alright. Alright. Oh. Sorry, I read alright exclamation point in a very particular way. And I couldn't not read it like that. And I'm just not going to go back to that line. I always go, alright! Or something like that every single time I see that. It just doesn't work in this context. This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting better and more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Maybe a little bit. I always remember, every time I do a game with dating in it, I will go specifically do everything for one character the first time I play, and then I'll just go with the other ones, like, after that. Like, when I played Baldur's Gate, I just did whatever Shadowheart wanted me to do. And that's how I played the game. Because I didn't know what I was doing anyway. So I just figured, when Shadowheart wanted me to do this, I'll do that. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way I can describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Oh, when she's talking about literature, it's like the light turns on inside her. So I try to get much of a personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I wish I didn't keep so much of her to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Oh, calm down, I'm kidding. Calm down, I'm kidding. I got to retake that one. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. Just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. I know. I was just saying... Anyway, you really want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright then, let's take a look. Save me. The colors? They won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Oh wait, they're haikus. I think. I have to do them correctly. The colors? The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaninglessness. Noise. The noise. It won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness. I really like that. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. That's pretty good. The literature in this is actually really good. Like, this game's really well written. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess just the way I write. So with this pose, none of the other ones have a pose like that. Who even does that? I'm sorry if you don't like it. I never really said that. It's just kind of another thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Man, Corey Taylor would really like that. He would really like to hear that. Good guy. Have you ever listened to Slipknot lyrics? Like, read them? They don't make any sense. They're vaguely about being angry, vaguely about being sad, or vaguely about overthrowing the government. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. That's true. You never know what might change your mind. When something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Anyway, what am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. So that's... What? It's like they wanted you to know that. I've been doing that. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. We're about to do something for the festival. It's not even put together anything good in just a few days. Instead of embarrassing ourselves and getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing during the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. For the cool part, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So you're always putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sorry, he's been coloring a poster. What's up for us to see? Do I get to see it? Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not that bad an idea. It's not a bad idea. Okay, I thought it said it's not bad a idea. I didn't really sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. Well, at least only one of you is looking at me. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the more we'll be able to show everyone what literature's all about. Yeah! It's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun! That's right. And for those reasons, we're all in the club today. Don't you want to share that with others? Inspire them to find that same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know I do. I know we all do. And when it takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. At least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around the room at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. It wasn't in italics. I read it. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to perform a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite a poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start it off and have everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she had in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Or in the middle of the screen, more like. The title of the poem is The Way of the Fly. The way they fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, I wasn't looking at the camera because something weird is happening. I was looking at the time on the clock in the corner of the screen. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bring the words to life. When I play a visual novel, that's when you know I fumble the mouse around in my hand the whole time. I've had this like down here, and you can't really see it. It's been everywhere, all over. I just have it in my hand and I'll just click. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bring words to life. This isn't something she's done before. Is it something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Zoe looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. I don't know how to pronounce ooh-wah. And I'm having... I'm feeling... hot. Hot here. I think it'll cut out the fan. I'll try. Yeah, there's sweat and under my knees. I'm like I sit crisscross a lot while doing this stuff. There's sweat on my knees. Ah! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem's called... Yuri glancingly anxious at us. You can do it, Yuri! Yeah, let's cutting it out. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened to Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quoting words transform into sharp syllables of a fiercely confident woman. This poem is full of twists and turns and structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This be a rare glimpse into a whirling fire that were concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. No, it's not stunned. The poem probably just ended. And you weren't paying attention. Yuri snaps back into reality. Oop, there goes gravity. And glances around her, as if she was bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and I give Yuri a recognition she deserves. It's not I didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard so much that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. I picked up. It did. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Soria hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Soria giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. You guys do it so easily. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. Here's the poem, so it came out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem was aimlessly cheery as Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were able to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. Hearing it come from Sayori's voice sounds gives it a whole new meaning. Here's what Sayori meant when she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew. I thought I knew through and through. I never have seen through and through written out before, and I was struggling to read that. I almost said throt and throt. Sayori finishes and within throat and throat. We applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Daddy liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What's that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of this poem fits you really nicely. It might be that the other poems didn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of general delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Like, who does that? Like Bigfoot in real life doing that. You know, catch Bigfoot, and he's walking. If I had a body mic, I would have been able to mime that out better, but no, I couldn't say anything. He's walking, he stops, and he does that. I wouldn't be surprised. Next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. I don't have much time for the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Daddy. It's not like I can compare you to it. I like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Daddy lower my standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. Might as well get it over with. So I got a much selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with the one I wrote for today. Step up in front of the podium. Emma has her eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, so I had to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. So I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki Ryojiri gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? As you're presenting. Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. But when she's a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. Then she huffs back to her seat. Not so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well... Do you feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'll be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case... You won't have much to worry about for the festival. But at that peak... It hit the top of the bar. That said, I want you to thank you everyone for coming through. Excuse me, by the way. It might be hard, but I hope that you have no idea of what it's like now. I can't read. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other people to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. Does that say poems and I said people? Probably did. I'm pleasantly surprised that they're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Like, what's this position about? Why did she do that? Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up. Let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like you to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. I have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Wait, you two. Let's go home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. There's such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Daddy. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Whatever, let's go already. I'll come with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh. I said, hey, Sayori, and Siri turned on. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, I mean, Sarah fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri has to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say it. Flying home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. You know, at any point expecting something that's never going to happen. You guys understood what I meant by that when well, maybe I just like to think about it. Not long before you won't need me anymore, you know. Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing these things in my head right now. Figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone's different. Maybe the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Conversation trails off, I'm left feeling awkward. It's kind of her fault for trying with such a weird question. Just can't lie to her. But if there is something that makes her happy, I would hate for that to take away from her. I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only 2 days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? I keep trying to write for, Yuri. Aw, man. And the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. I only know like the first bar of that. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up the piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Really, the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't all for all of you. I'm super happy that you're willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. What are you complaining about yesterday, Natsuki? What are you complaining about yesterday, Natsuki? Oh, yeah. I'm not talking about our part in the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? 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 That's a very specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? It's not how you say my name at all. Also, the joke makes no sense in translation. Yeah, I don't get it. That is a Japanese pun. I don't get. Never mind. Let's focus on our own event for now, okay? I'm not doing this on purpose. You just don't realize how often you burp until you're recording a video. Fine. Your actions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? There you are. So you're sitting at a desk in the corner room looking down at nothing. I look over to her. Hey Sayori? Wave my hand in front of her face. Siri came up again. Hand in front of her face. Spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. It's not me trying to do the line. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? I just feel like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sorry shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Alright. If you say so. I'm worried glance over at Sawyer before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. When she asked Monica if she knows anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. So they approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. I was just thinking about, I wonder what the kind of person plays the games that this is based off of. Like, this is based off of real games that exist. So I wonder who plays those. Like, what they look like how they act. They look like a Discord mod. Or a Reddit mod. Or someone who bought Twitter Blue. I wonder what they look like. It's probably one of those. Daddy, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little bit into it too much, but she seems downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica appears across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down at her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised that I'm not the one asking you, Daddy. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. So I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important for me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Saying that Maybe the thing on her mind is you, Daddy. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say it too much, but Saori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Saori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. She's not any different than she's always been. You're so funny, Daddy. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's how she is when she's around you? I said so much. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, but you should forget about what I just said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already knew that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Saori is sitting. Watch her kneel down next to her and gently talk to her. Please keep your voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down to myself. I know Saori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. But how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weight me down so much. Now I feel like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. I just feel like I'm being watched. I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looked away just quickly with a flustered look on her face. Worries that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone to start a conversation on her own accord. So I had no choice but approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up at my desk and sit in the one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. You didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be left alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? But you didn't even tell I was thinking like that. Well, it's something I do a lot. I'm not sure so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your trouble's the only concern of those willing to share it. Okay, I'm not gonna try to read that. I messed it up. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you'd rather share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. And it's not really that big a deal. I was just thinking a bit uneasy about Saori. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Saori. Excuse me. Excuse me? Saori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. That's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Saori and I have always been friends for a long time, that's all. Oh, I see. And perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive about her feelings. Maybe I'm just reading a little bit into it. Maybe I'm just reading into it too much. Daddy? The world's full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Saori is a very complex person. The mannerisms on the outside don't always match what's going on in her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. I also feel some concern for her. In your case, though she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Saori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. We don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looked deep into my eyes. Her expression was generally curious as she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I averted my gaze. Sometimes, one's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you gave me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I have pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off the whole thing anyway. Might have to play something else, but I don't want to do this thing where every single stream of this game is interwoven with something else. So I might start a new stream and I do. No, I don't have enough time for that. I'll just get through here and then I'll do something else. It's not streaming. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Well, I knew it. Everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. What she was talking about with Sayori. Show my poem 2 first. So we're gonna do Yuri again, because I'm trying to do everything in favor of Yuri the first time around. Daddy? Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you show me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. A little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come to me naturally. But I've always been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. How do you gently smile? How do you smile not gently? I'm gonna give it a shot real quick. Here's a gentle smile. Here's a not gentle smile. The webcam's too bad for you guys to understand what I'm doing. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. Never thought it would feel like this. Why were you mentioning that yesterday? I can't believe that you're so good at something that you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. It doesn't make much sense. How do you do that? Daddy, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I've always had some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people who you want to fall in love with. You just would know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like I know it all. You would say that about you? I know it all, Daddy. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Daddy. I speak too slowly, I second guess myself all the time, I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare to feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. If other people don't see it that way, screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. I'd say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Now this pose makes more sense than the other poses that I've seen. Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it out for you. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. And then a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer. Closer. Over my umbrella. That's just bathing, right? This doesn't make much sense. Casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I'm too late. He steps in the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. Flickering light is rhythm of the pounding heart, teasing me from succumbing to his forbidden emotion. Have you ever felt the hand of a ghost feeling warmth before? Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green, and my heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? Oh no, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard for me to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. My eyes are itchy. Why am I having medical issues doing this? So thank you. I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. Just so y'all know, I don't know anything about this game, so if I'm playing it wrong, let me know. Leave like 1,000 comments. I once again tried to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is, once again Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. And Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I'm not good with people, but Hopefully I can return the favor sometime. Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. I'm sure we can talk later. Yeah. I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me. I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. It's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. It makes me feel really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Daddy. Sayori? Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. Just a little tired today. Alright. I'm losing my voice. That wasn't apparent. Just tell me if you need anything. I'm gonna finish this section. I'm gonna stop. Or if there's something really cool after that, I will keep going. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the room, humming to herself. Shall I show my poem to you next? Hi, Daddy. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. No pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem. I'm holding it in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Daddy. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she needs some patience she just needs some patience and a way to talk about the new things in her head, I guess. I'm not gonna retry it. My mouth hurts. This is good exercise, dude. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. I just want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, it can be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. So I'm gonna hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. I think she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale of a lady who wanders Earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose. and all that was ever sought, and here I am, a feather. Lost, adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others are turned away, legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her and find no end to her gaze. The lady knows everything, knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there's no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. With a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like I'm looking for answers is the sort of thing that gives life meaning. We get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I didn't really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had answers, wouldn't the world start losing its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's running tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to show your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. But instead of telling you that your writing is good or bad or okay, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? It's almost as if there's a literature club. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Whose side is someone home to next? Natsuki. Man, I guess you really haven't learned anything at all. Rain. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really suck at it. Unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Now as you stop short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? Well, maybe I am. Maybe it's I have admitted that is the strategy I'm doing. I think I'm gonna do Natsuki second. Because she's like the opposite. What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. Yeah, Yuri would love this kind of angsty. Just because she's talented, right? Doesn't mean. Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. As he shoves the poem I handed back over to me. Do you steal a poem if you wrote it for someone else? Just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I would still be in the world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? When we start figuring out... Hold on a second. It's just me. Or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only difference is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. So yeah, Ollie's house lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? So it's like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! I don't actually she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home and left early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? All the time to go home, all the times to not go home with her, pick the time she's not feeling well? So she'd be all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, it's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That's curious. That's a curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. A really tiny mouth. Calm down, guys. Touched her earlier and everything is fine. What'd she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's talk about what we'll be doing this weekend. Oh, I know what I'm doing. That's right. Now, so we're making cupcakes. We might need... I try to do Monica, sometimes I actually do my voice. But we might need a lot of them. And different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sorry will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sori enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri? You have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners or decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changed as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. Anyway, I'm breaking, dude. That just leaves you, Daddy. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give them a hand. You always help me out as well. I really appreciate that. That's... If Monica starts to spend the weekend with one of my club members, I wonder if they're going to respond to a suggestion like that. I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I give you. It's not that Monica's going to give you a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Not suggesting a whole bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. They may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, maybe more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Then it's more like you're making excuses for Daddy to... What are you saying? I'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? So what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Daddy to describe how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said a surprise as well. I'm sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Daddy, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, I'm gonna look straight at me. First I'm going to be with... This is a great time to save. Because I can go back to this. But I'm gonna go with Yuri. Because I've been doing that every time. Well, probably most helpful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Not... I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying... You'll be helping Yuri then, Daddy? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I've had habit of overthinking these sorts of things. I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I'd be fine. Okay. I can tell Natsuki's feeling a little sour. Is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I'm supposed to be looking forward to it a little bit. I'm dying here. I need to stop. I need to save and quit. Do you feel the same way, Daddy? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No? That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Daddy picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. The voices are dying. They're all funneling into all being Monica's now. It's like, originally it was switching between me and Monica when I was just trying to do Monica, and now every voice sounds like Monica. They go really well with my tea. I'm doing fair that, so... I get it. I'm kinda surprised though. Why? Well... I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. We were trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. My eyes are taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer up someone must be far out of the comfort zone. I need to... Well, I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Yeah, but that didn't work perfectly until she tried to say something Sayori would say. I'd sound like this. Your story always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No. I kinda appreciate it. Excuse me. I haven't had chili today. That's what it tasted like. Just want you to know that. That's disgusting, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making such a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best of the whole event. Best part of the whole event. I believe in you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone doing their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. And pack up the things. So I found out. Okay. I'm gonna stop here. I know what's gonna happen. And my mouth hurts. We got this now. And we can leave. Christ. Yeah, new picture. We got okay poems. Nice. Oh wait, I can set this as my background too, can I? So that's my wallpaper. I didn't know that was there. I feel like it's the biggest accomplishment so far. So it looks like depending on the choices I make, there can be different outcomes for these poems. Can't believe I can just delete one of them if I want to. I wonder what that does. Is there like anything special I can do? I can do this. That's fun. Can I like... Okay. Alright, guys. That's gonna be all for today, I think. I'll rotate this so you can hear me better. It comes in better from here for some reason. That's about it. If y'all have any suggestions for games, honestly, I'd love to hear it. How about I show you something real quick, actually, before we finish up here. Fortnite Juice World. Is there anything free things? No, I already have that. A lot of the games I play are free on Epic. Not gonna lie. Doki Doki was one of those. So this stuff, if you see anything you really want to see me play on here, I'm gonna scroll through slowly. See anything you really want to see, ask me, and I'll check it out. I've already beaten this, but I'm on part 2. I think, yeah, I've done videos on it, so you know that. What's that? This would be the next visual novel I'd play, probably. I think this is kind of neat, looking at it. Alright, that's all those. And then I also have Steam Library. Oh yeah, if you find anything for free, by the way, like free Steam game you really want to see me do, like I'd do that too. Or if you have a suggestion for something I should buy, I wouldn't ignore you. what's up with all this? Oh, it shouldn't be. Okay, good thing that didn't have nudity. Sometimes it does. I was gonna say, what's up with all those? Why are there so many? They're so easy to make. That's probably why. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna scroll through here. Yeah, this stuff. You think would be interesting? I need to finish this. I'm trying to get this working better. I'm not really interested in this. I've beaten this, and I honestly don't understand why people overhype it so much. It's not as good as Elden Ring. People say it's better. It's not. This is Elden Ring's way cooler. I wish modded Elden Ring worked. That'd be fun. This game could really use mod support because it's really short. I need someone to play this with. Any other YouTubers want to reach out? I did this on Darnable, and it was really bad. So I could try to replay it if you really want to see it. I don't really find this fun. Not gonna lie, I don't find that fun. If anyone has any ideas for something I could do in that, anyone, other people like streamers want to do this with me, reach out. I might consider it. This wasn't that interesting. Just not gonna lie. If you want to see me play it, I mean, I could try, but it'd probably blow up my computer. Ooh, nothing. I might play nothing real quick. Do I have this installed? Let's install nothing. Okay. I installed nothing. We gotta go back to the library though. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna play this. That's really weird. Anyone want to play this with me? You can reach out. Might consider it. I don't get this game. It's really cool, but I never win. I'm pretty bad at it. These are on the list of coming up. What I'm gonna do. This, it would take a lot to get me to try to play it, and by a lot I mean some convincing. That's all I'm gonna put that as. No one has so far has made me want to play this again after last time I rage quit. I would probably do it for like $5, but you know, there's a couple of things that can make you want to play that. Roar Bandits, another thing I'd play if I had someone to play it with. Never playing through this base game unless they add something, because I play it too much. 223 hours is not the most I've played on it because I have the Switch version too. Play the Switch version through many more times. This would also this, I'm planning on playing this when crossplay comes out, because some of my friends are going to be, most of my friends are like Xbox players, so I'd be able to play it with them. This is sad to me. This has Steam servers, but the Xbox version like that you can buy has Xbox servers. So I have this version, and if I could refund it, I would. So I could buy the Xbox version. Can't believe I spent so much on that. Who wants to play that with me, reach out. This one, I played for 22 minutes, and I got the idea. That's how I feel about that. And then I have another launcher. that I use is this one, which I haven't been on in a bit, so it's probably gonna like harass me. Yeah, it's harassing me. Okay. 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 Thank God it let me turn that off. Ah! No. I don't have Game Pass. It's just annoying crap. If I had an Xbox, I would probably use this app more. This is installed? Get this off. Get this out of here. I never even played it. I in case you didn't notice, this is taking up space on my device because I had it on Game Pass. And this? Is this on it? Oh, that's just owned. It's free. Yes. My God. Why? Hydro Thunder Hurricane does not work. And it's really annoying. It doesn't work how it should. I can't believe this is installed. Get this out of here. Okay, here's my library. We got Minecraft. Sea of Thieves again, because I had to buy it twice. Because the first time I got it, Xbox sucked. I'm not sure if it still sucks, but I literally could not reinstall the game. So I could not play it. It would tell me I already owned it, as if I was trying to buy it again when I wasn't. So I just got it on Steam instead. I deserve a refund. That's one of the reasons I get so annoyed with it. Okay, I don't have any much more to show. I mean, there's also Zuma, and Plants vs Zombies. I have those two. Oh, we were gonna play nothing. This game's fun, dude. Check this out. What counts as doing nothing? I wish it counts like your mic input, like movement. So like all the time. I want to do this game. Can I like? Oh yeah, no, I can't. Can I? I can't. It's just a stopwatch. Will you do anything at all to your computer? I guess besides talking or moving, it doesn't detect stuff on cameras. But if I do anything, I lose. That's the game. I'm gonna do a stream of this where we have to talk. I like to. We have to. That's funny, yeah, sure. We debate something, and then we can't look anything up. We're not allowed to use our phones, and we have to see who can play nothing for longer. Let's see if I can do nothing for 1 minute. Alright, guys. I lost. What am I gonna do? I lost. I did something. Okay. We're stopping. What does auto stop mean? Yeah, I guess. Man. Alright, I guess I gotta go. Nothing left to do. Get. Get. Why can I? I had a stream